We're going to be speaking with Megan MacBride, the Director of Marketing and Communications from the Better Business Bureau of Central New England. And she's brought along Andrea Castinetti Realty Group. And Andrea, thank you so much for being here. And you brought along one of your great partners in the Castinetti Realty Group as well.
I did. Thanks for having me. And I'm here with Siobhan Weber.
And Siobhan, hey, thank you so much for coming by. Megan, set this up for us a little bit. These are another great accredited business of the Better Business Bureau.
Yeah, so Andrea is going to enlighten us with her realty business, having a little trouble talking this morning.
It's early.
You're our first realty group on, so could you let us know, what do you do? What about realty is so awesome these days in Worcester?
Yeah. Well, we love Worcester. We love Central Mass. So I've been a realtor for 10 years. I opened my brokerage about 7 years ago. So we have a team of 35, and we service Central Mass, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Maine, Metro West. Where else? You name it.
Yeah.
You name it, we go there.
We have a license.
How do you get to a team of 35 in 7 years?
You know, we are lucky to have a really good following. And, you know, my mission isn't like a typical real estate brokerage. We really are dedicated to giving back to the community. I run a local nonprofit as well. So I think people see the value in that. And we have people that want to be a part, not just be a realtor. Like we always like to say, we're more than just realtors.
You are out in the community a great deal, and that really plays a part in the business then.
It does. It helps a lot.
And
all right.
Recruiting. I mean, I joined for that reason.
All right, Siobhan. Yeah, that's why you were attracted to the group.
What is your nonprofit about?
Yep, so it's called the Kindness Coalition of Massachusetts, and I just joined forces with the Central Mass Kibble Kitchen. So our newest endeavor, we just opened the Central Mass Pet Pantry, where we have pantries started in my office, and it's a free pantry for dog food, cat food, supplies for anyone in and around Central Mass.
Oh, wow, awesome. That's great. So why did you start your realty group?
Well, where shall I start? No, I'm just kidding.
Andrea, you are a serial entrepreneur. Is that true?
Yes. So I've been a business owner, entrepreneur for about 26 years. Like I like to joke, I know I'm only 30. So, I became once I sold my last business and I got my real estate license, I just realized that when you're a serial entrepreneur, a serial business owner, it's very hard to work for other people. So I took a chance, leap of faith, a year and a half into being a realtor, and started my brokerage.
That's incredible.
It really is an incredible story, and again, to have so many people. Siobhan, we'll move the microphone over a little bit right in front of you there. Tell us a little bit about your story. So you say part of the reason that you were attracted to come to the Castinetti Realty Group is because you had seen the name, because Andrea was out in the community, some of the good works that she is doing. How long have you been a realtor?
I've been a realtor about 6 years, and I didn't just see Andrea in the marketplace. I was one of her first clients as a buyer.
Oh, wow.
So I got the full Andrea experience. Not everyone gets to have that these days. And then when I decided, so I'm a 20-plus year veteran of corporate sales and marketing. Always loved real estate, but felt like a leap of faith. I am not a serial entrepreneur. I've typically worked for other people. So now I have the best of both worlds. I can work for myself and have an amazing mentor and be in the community. So it's like a win-win-win. And how rare is that to find in life?
Very rare indeed. So a win-win-win. And having Andrea as a mentor, but tell us a little bit about that. So you were new when you came into the business. How did you sort of learn the ropes through the Castinetti Realty Group?
Yeah, so actually one of the things I love best about Andrea and her group is that she puts you right to work. That's how I learn best. There were a lot of brokerages that I interviewed with, and they promised a lot of classroom training, and I find the best way to do good business is to go out and do good business. And so Andrea partnered me every step of the way. We have a great working relationship, and she fosters that with everyone on her team so that she's always a constant level of support in the background, but she puts you right to work. So you're engaging with your peers and with your consumers, and you're at events and you're giving back.
Yeah, go ahead and
Let's tell the real story. Hold on here. Let me jump in here. So Siobhan, when I first got my real estate license, I was tagged a few times on one of the town pages. Someone's looking for a realtor. She had no idea I was a brand new realtor. As I say, fake it till you make it. And then a few years later, she came to me and said, can I ask you some business questions? I'm thinking of opening like
I'm going to buy a toy store, I said.
toy store.
Toy
And I
store,
said,
good.
are you out of your damn mind? I said, you're not.
She
You
didn't
have,
say damn, though.
I said more, but I don't want to be bleeped out. Ben's got the button ready because he knows me. So I said, are you out of your mind? You don't need to open a toy store. There's no longevity in that. Thank God you didn't. And I said, get your real estate license. And you know what? She got it. She's a self-starter, and she hit the ground running. So let's tell the real story.
That's fantastic. And to be a self-starter, tell us about the Castinetti Realty Group. So you're a realtor, but then is everyone independent? How does all that work?
Yep. So I'm a broker. Siobhan got her broker's license as well. Everyone else, they're 1099 contractors. We're not allowed to say employees. So, they're basically under the Castinetti Realty Group umbrella. But I tell them, just because my name's on the door, it's their own business as well. So we teach them what it takes to be successful, and then they run with it.
Having said that, all roads lead back to Andrea. She will
And-
get the phone call if
Yeah.
agents are running amok. So
Yes.
we keep a tight watch on what everybody's doing in the marketplace, especially with recent industry changes.
Sure. And Megan, I mean, one of the things that we always talk about, and I wonder if it applies here too, is the business to business that always goes on with the Better Business Bureau.
Yeah, we are really trying to encourage other accredited businesses to do business with other accredited businesses. Good businesses should be doing good work with good businesses. So,
100%.
And speaking of roads, so what led you on the path to becoming accredited with the Better Business Bureau?
Yeah, so, my biggest thing is creating trust in the community and having people, I have so many followers that don't even know me but trust me, quote unquote. So, being accredited just gives us a new level of trust. I have a friend of mine that works in the Better Business Bureau, and I had never even thought about it, to be honest. And she reached out and said, hey, what are your thoughts on being a part of this? And for me, it never hurts, and it's actually been extremely helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I always say it too. I didn't really know about the Better Business Bureau until I moved here and started working here myself. So
Right.
our mission has been trying to reach out to all of our consumers and these businesses to kind of get our name out
It's
there.
super important because
Yeah.
unfortunately there are a lot of predatory businesses out there.
Yep.
So, we want to, I strive to have the most amount of trust in the community and be, a positive figure around here. So that just gives us a
Yeah, it's interesting too. I'm curious because where I see your face the most in the community, of course, is whether it's on the billboards or it's on buildings,
Yep.
and it's on some of these buildings that have been rehabbed, and
Yes.
here come these apartments and things. Is that a specialty of the Castinetti Realty Group? Is that something that you're particularly interested in?
Yeah, so we were actually lucky to connect with a developer from Boston that came out here. I'm sure you've heard his name, Anthony Rossi. So he's been buying a lot of the older buildings and rehabbing them and fixing them up. So we've connected, and then I decided to create a rental team dedicated just to, helping people in the community find, rentals in the area. And these buildings are absolutely gorgeous.
Well, it's huge right now. I mean,
It is.
everybody is talking about where can you rent more. We need more rental units. So I'm glad these buildings are being rehabbed and people are starting to move in. What's next for the Castinetti Group?
Sky's the limit. As far as what's next, honestly, we just want to further our mission of giving back to the community. That's really what is what's embedded in me. So we, the Central Mass Pet Pantry is the newest endeavor that we have, and we're looking to branch that out. And obviously, we're looking to grow our business and keep making a positive impact in the community.
So I guess two things here, right, Megan? One is because you had asked about the nonprofit. So how can we all get involved in what you're doing in that way?
We would love that. So you can always find us on Facebook, Kindness Coalition of Massachusetts. You can also search the Central Mass Pet Pantry. And, we just opened our second location for the pantry in Southborough, and now we're looking to go out to the Wachusett district. So we welcome anyone and everyone, whether you can help financially or just support us and share our mission.
That's awesome. Well, I know I will definitely be contributing because I just got myself a 4-month kitten. So
awesome. Congratulations.
I got some animals of my own that I got to start taking
That's
care of.
Awesome.
That's terrific. And if there's anybody out there who wants to join your team, how do they do that?
Find us on Facebook or Instagram, Castinetti Realty Group, or you can call me anytime.
Andrea, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much, Siobhan. Megan, as always, how do we get in touch with the Better Business Bureau?
Yep. Thanks, Hank, for always having the Better Business Bureau on. As Alex always says, call us at 508-755-3340. We have people in the office, or you can come drop by at 400 Grove Street, Worcester, Mass.